Hello everyone, welcome to 1T sessions. As everyone know very well, it was announced in last week that this week you will have test on Sunday, and syllabus for that in the mathematics part will be sequence and series and quadratic equation, and both were completed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get started. As you know that sequence and series and quadratic, why important? Because these were the chapter in which I need less effort, but I can score more, right? So we already covered till there, I guess. Geometric mean was covered. So we were pending with the relationship between sigma and pi is not in their syllabus. And then we will do go for HP. Clear everyone? So let's finish AP today. So ready? So whenever you're talking about any two non-negative numbers, let's say A and B, and there is AM and GM between these numbers, so must note AM is always greater than equals to GM. Agree? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So when to implement? Actually, this going to be a big challenge for students. Students not able to understand or not able to recognize that when to implement this method. Clear? So can any one of you tell me when to implement this method that AM is greater than GM? Should be the conditions I need to apply so that I can have a look when to apply this method? Anyone? Yes. Any idea?
No, ma'am.
No one. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
So see friends, when to implement, just have a look. See, when you thought that AM is greater than GM, two conditions are there. Either they are equal, either they are unequal. So when all the terms are equal in AM and GM, then AM and GM are equal. If otherwise they are, AM is greater than GM. Clear? So when to use this inequality, must have these points in your pocket. When to use? When you have to find maximum or minimum value for a particular expression. When you have to find maximum or minimum value for expression. Then when you have all the terms should be positive. And when the product of the terms will be a perfect square. These 3 points should be taken care when to implement AM is greater than GM. Noted?
Yes, ma'am.
I will focus on these 3 points whenever question will come. But let me know first that is these 3 points are clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Aditya, they said three distinct positive. See, first condition, positive number should be there. See, second condition is matching. Clear? Then greater than, see, maximum or minimum thing is asked. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And whenever you multiply all the three numbers, you multiply these three numbers, x into y into x, z into x. When you multiply these all number, that x into y into z into x, are they giving us some perfect square to you? Right or not?
Right, ma'am.
So is my point is clear when to implement this method? So now
Yes.
we have got the idea that this AM greater than GM must be implemented. It means if X and Y are two numbers, then arithmetic mean between two numbers is greater than two times their geometric mean. Sorry, not two times. XY. In the same way, Y plus Z by 2 must be greater than equals to under root YZ. Remember? In the same way, Z plus X by 2 is greater than equals to under root ZX. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
When you multiply all the three parts, it means x plus y plus z into z plus x must be greater than equals to 8 times under root 8 times under root x square y square z square. It means they must be greater than equals to 8 into x, y, z. So your answer should be C. Is am clear at my part? There is no new formula, only there is a thing that I need to notice, and it's an important part, it's a favorite part of JEE. So any doubt in this part? Gaurav, Gurmannat, Aditya, Diya, Tanisha.
No, ma'am.
Clear to everyone?
Here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me come to the next part. See, it was a question in 2022. What they gave? They gave you a multiplication product, and both the numbers are positive. Getting my point? Both the number are positive. A product is given to you, and minimum value you ask. Then what method you should need to apply? So will it hit you that I'm getting directly two conditions, number are positive, minimum value is asked. It means AM is greater than equals to GM, yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And they told me that product is given. It means if I take this 3x, I can rewrite it as x plus x plus x plus y plus y. Any effect in your question?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It means you can say x plus x plus x plus y plus y. It means how many numbers are there? 5. So I must divide it by 5. Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
That must be greater than equals to x cube y square, and its power is 1 upon 5. Remember? Clear? So it means 3x plus 2y divided by 5 must be greater than equals to. Its value is given to you. What was that? 2 raised to power 15. 2 raised to power 15, its power is 1 upon 5. That means 3x plus 2y must be greater than equals to 5 times 2 raised to power 3. So answer must be 40. So its minimum value is 40, my dear bacha party.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think whenever you find this kind of question, that now these three steps will help you to identify that it's a question of AP and DP only. Otherwise, you're not able to understand which type of question is this. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, next question. It was a question in given by NTA. So let's have a look on this question. That A, B, C. The sum of these three numbers is 27. Clear? And the given A, B, C are real. It means they are positive numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
And the question asked me the maximum value. So I'm just highlighting two things: positive numbers, maximum or minimum value. It automatically helps to identify this is a question based upon AM is greater than equals to GM, Tanisha.
Yes, ma'am.
So they gave me A square, B square. It means I need to split this part. I can rewrite it as A by 2 plus A by 2 plus B by 3 plus B by 3 plus B by 3. Agree? Plus C by 4 plus C by 4 plus C by 4 plus C by 4. Anyone, any doubt? भाई किसी को लग रहा है कि ये कैसे लिखा? मेरी हेल्प चाहिए?
Yes, ma'am.
बच्चा 3 नंबर्स का एडिशन था. They're given the sum of 3 numbers, right? But in the product they gave me the number count is 9. So it means I just seen the power and split that A in that only parts. A is splitted in 2 parts, B is splitted in 3 parts, C is splitted in 4 parts. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
So it means as per the question, sum of all these numbers, they are 9. It means A plus B plus C divided by 9 is greater than equals to A by 2, A by 2, B cube by 27 into C 4 by 64. And whole power is 1 upon 9, my dear bacha party.
Yes, ma'am.
A plus B plus C is 27. So 27 divided by 9 is greater than equals to A square B cube C4 divided by 4 into 27 into 64 or whole raised to power 1 upon 9. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it means 9 3 the 27. If 9 power goes that side, it means 3 raised to power 9 is greater than equals to A square B cube C4 divided by 4 into 27 into 64. It means A square B cube C4 must be less than equals to 3 raised to power 9 and 3 is there. It means 3 raised to power 12 into 64 means 2 raised to power 8.
6.
8. 6 or 8. So it must not be 64. 16 into 62, 56 should be there. It was written wrong. Right? So it was 256. 256 means 2 raised to power 8 and 10. It means 2 raised to power 10. Is any answer is there? That maximum value is 3 raised to power 12 into 2 raised to power 10.
C option.
So is I'm clear on this part? Any doubt, any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you
Yes.
able to find out which type of question is this? See the next question. They said function goes from real to real, such that x belongs to real number. They are in AP. Then find the minimum value. Now you're thinking that they gave me real numbers. They didn't give me positive real numbers. Many of you are thinking that. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
But think what they said. They have given you 2 raised to power x, 3 raised to power x. Whenever a real number is given as a value to that function, as a power, that will become positive number. Yes or no?
What you said, ma'am?
मैंने ये बोला कि भाई अगर -2 भी है, मान लो अगर e की पावर -2 कर दे तो ये पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा. तो x रियल है लेकिन उनकी जो पावर्स बनने के बाद तो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see the one thing. If 3 numbers are in AP, then we can say fx must be equals to 2 1 plus x plus 2 raised to power 1 minus x divided by 2 plus 3 raised to power x plus 3 raised to power minus x divided by 2. Any doubt, any confusion? Clear? And we can say they are greater than equals to. They are greater than equals to. If these are the two numbers, think about one thing, that 2 raised to power 1 plus x, 2 raised to power 1 minus x. If they are two numbers, then the arithmetic mean of these two numbers is greater than the geometric mean. It means under root 2 raised to power 1 plus x into 2 raised to power 1 minus x sum. Product of next numbers geometric mean 3x into 3 raised to power minus x. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So it must be greater than equals to. It will give you base are same. So 2 raised to power 2. So 2 will come outside plus 1. So you got the answer. Then the minimum value of this expression fx will be
3.
3. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you able to understand the question how I need to attempt the question? Got it? भाई किसी को कोई डाउट है? गौरव, दुर्गेश, आदित्य, दिया, गुरमन्नत, तनिषा,
No, ma'am. Clear.
No, ma'am.
आर्यन,
No, ma'am.
हर्ष, लोहित, सागर, सुल्फिकर. चले आगे. It was a question asked in 2022. Minimum value of fx. Clear? I need to focus on these parts only. X is greater than 0 and is 14. Alpha I need to find. Minimum value 14 is given. So again, I come back to the concept. Which one? When they are talking about,
Relation between AM and GM.
yes, when they are talking about positive numbers and minimum value, right? But one problem is here that they have given me 5 into x square by 2. It means I can rewrite it as x square by 2 plus x square by 2 plus x square 2 plus x square by 2 plus x square by 2. In the same way, if I multiply and divide by 2, then it can be written as alpha by x raised to power 5 plus alpha by 2x raised to power 5. Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how many numbers are there? Now, 7 numbers are there.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you can rewrite it as that. If I add all these numbers, it means 5x square by 2 plus 2 alpha by 2x raised to power 5 divided by 7 must be greater than equals to, must be greater than equals to product of all these numbers raised to power 1 upon 7. बच्चों,
Yes, ma'am.
it means x square by 2 raised to power 5 into 2 alpha by 2x raised to power 5 power कितना है जी 2. Clear? Sorted?
Yes, ma'am.
So they
Yes,
already
ma'am.
yes बच्चों.
Ma'am, why did you multiply and divide by 2?
Just to rewrite it in a different manner, na? Otherwise, if I write it as alpha by x raised to power 5 and alpha by x raised to power 5, it's not giving me the correct answer, na? So it will give me 2 alpha by x, 2 alpha by divided by x by 5. That's not matching my given statement. That's why I multiply and divide by 2.
Okay, ma'am.
So greater than equals to, let's have a power of solve this. X raised to power 10, x raised to power 10 is cancelled. 2 and 2 cancel. So it means I'll just left with alpha raised to power 2 divided by 32 all raised to power 1 upon 7. Yes or no? Clear? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone having any doubt? One problem is there, it's a alpha divided by 2. So you left with 2 raised to power 5 and 2 raised to power 2. It means into 4. So it should be greater than equals to, if this 7 comes this side, so 7 by 2 alpha raised to power 2 by 7. Is it clear to everyone? So this is the minimum value for your this expression. So 7 by 2 alpha raised to power 2 by 7, ये भी आपका minimum value है और 14 भी minimum है. तो आप क्या करोगे? 7 for the 28, 2. तो alpha raised to power 2 by 7 is equals to 8. Clear? It means alpha raised to power 2 by 7 is 2 raised to power 3. So it must give me alpha raised to power 2 raised to power 3 into 7 by 2. Just solve this part, you will get the answer. Is it clear to everyone?
Ma'am, 7 ones are 7 twos are 14. You did 4.
Okay, 7 to the 14, great. 4. So 2 raised to power 2, 2 and 2 cancel. So my answer should be 2 raised to power 7. It means 128 should be the answer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a different kind of question, but it's a question based upon AM is greater than GM only. So it is clear to everyone. किसी को भी doubt है, कोई confusion है, either in Hindi, either in English, whatever you want, just let me know.
Ma'am, denominator में 32 into 4 था, then how it comes only to?
ओके 32 इंटू 4 था, इसका मतलब आपके पास ये 2 की पावर 7 था. ठीक है, इन दोनों को अगर कंबाइन करा 2 की पावर 7 उसकी पावर 1 अपॉन 7 हुआ तो सिर्फ 2 निकला ना.
Okay.
हाँ जी. एनीवन एल्स जिसको कोई डाउट कोई कंफ्यूजन है? बड़े आगे.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Till there, any doubt, any confusion, any problem, then let me know. Pujitha, Lohit, Harshal, Sagar, Ronak, Ritu. ओके, तो भाई कहते हैं यहाँ तक तो कोई डाउट नहीं है. अवनी जी, एनी डाउट? अभिषा? So let's get started with the next part, that is harmonic progression. And harmonic progression, what do you think that harmonic progression will have different rules as we were having different for AP and GP? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
But there's nothing like that. If you are having na 1 upon A, 1 upon B, 1 upon C are in HP, just reciprocal each term. That means it will give you that A, B, C are in AP. Is I'm clear at my part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If the numbers are in HP, reciprocal each term, you will get the AP, right? So you are having, if A, B, C are in HP, it means 1 upon A, 1 upon B, 1 upon C are in AP. So just apply all the rules, all the formulas, whatever you are having for AP, the same will be applied. It means 2 upon B is equals to 1 upon A plus 1 upon C. We will just calculate the B for this expression. So if A, B, C are in HP, directly you can rewrite it as B is equals to 2AC divided by A plus C. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Means if you are having 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4 are in HP, then how I can prove that? You will say 2, 3, 4 are in AP, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if the A1, A2, A3 are in HP, though reciprocal its terms are in AP. It means standard HP can be seen as 1 upon A, 1 upon A plus D, and so on. So already you learned that if three numbers are in HP, then B is equals to 2 B is equals to 2AC divided by A plus B. It means harmonic mean between two numbers A and B. So if I need to calculate H, then H must be equals to 2AB divided by A plus B. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
See, very simple question. They said these three numbers are in HP. You need to find the X. What we will write? We will say 4X, 10 are in AP.
Yes, ma'am.
It means 2X must be equals to 4 plus 10. So X must be equals to 7. Very simple.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, sum of three numbers in HP is 37. Sum of their reciprocal is 1 upon 4. Find the number. Should I give you time to solve this question?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of ready to solve this question? Okay. Take 2-3 minutes of time to solve this question. Yes, done. Done. Yes, Bacha Party. Are you able to solve this question or not?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So Harini, just have a look. What the question already given me? Question gave me that three numbers are in HP, right? If I take it as A minus D, A plus D, that was already taught to me by Chinuam that they are in AP.
Yes, ma'am.
It means 1 upon A minus D, 1 upon A, 1 upon A plus D. Aditya, are they in HP? And question gave me that sum of these three numbers of me A minus D plus 1 upon A plus 1 upon A plus D, that their sum is equals to 37, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're reciprocal. It means A minus D plus A plus A plus D. Reciprocal sum is 1 upon 4. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So D and D, they are cancelled. It means 3A is equals to 1 upon 4. So A is equals to 1 upon 12. Right,
Yes, ma'am.
Ronak? Okay. So now I can proceed ahead with the next equation. That was 1 upon. It means 12 upon 1 minus 12D plus 12 plus 1 upon 12 upon 1 plus 12D. Yes or no? That must be equals to 37. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? I just put the value of A, take the LCM and solve this part. Will it be okay for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it means 12 is taken as common. 1 upon 1 minus 12D plus 1 upon 1 plus 12D. They must be equals to Aditya 37 minus 12. So it means 5 and 2, 25, right? So 12 as it is outside 1 minus 44D square. And I just rewrite this as 1 plus 12D plus 1 minus 12D. Agree, bacho? Is equals to 24, 25. And it's cancelled. It means 24 upon 25 is equals to 1 minus 144D square. Yes or no? Is this part is clear to everyone?
मैम
Yes.
when you take the 12 common वहाँ पे एक +1 भी तो आएगा साथ में.
मैंने वो 12 रखा ही नहीं. इस 12 को तो मैं दूसरी तरफ ले गई ना. मैंने इन दोनों में से 12 कॉमन लिया बस.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है. So it means 144D square is equals to 1 minus 24 upon 25. This will be equals to 1 upon 25. So D must be equals to plus minus. It's going to be 1 upon 60. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are able to find A, you are able to find D, then you can find the numbers also. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
doubt, any confusion?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this will be the, you are able to find B, you are able to find A. Just put the numbers, you will get the numbers, and just reciprocal them, you will get the APs, HP. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now already known to you that A is greater than G. Arithmetic means greater than GM, right? Now which HM will be there, so it will have a must inclusion that A is greater than G, G is greater than H. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are having A, G, H are in GP, so it means G square must be equals to A into H, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One more thing I want to tell you, that if A and B are roots of some equation, if A and B are roots of some equation, right? Yes or no? If A and B are roots of some equation, then you can say that arithmetic mean is A plus B by 2 and geometric mean is root AB. Agree everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
If I want to write the quadratic equation in that, can I rewrite it as x square 2a x plus g square is equals to 0? Is this equation showing that a and b are roots of this equation? Yes or no? Any doubt? बच्चों किसी को भी कोई डाउट है तो बताओ.
No, ma'am.
क्लियर है?
Yes, ma'am.
ये dear friends, do you know when this equation actually help you? Remember in the last session you have done some questions that arithmetic mean is 5 times geometric mean. Remember? And they asked you that ratio of a plus b, a minus b. And you guys were having a quite difficult calculations. How many of you remember that part?
Yes.
Yes, na Tanisha? But let me teach you one shortcut. What was that? See, if arithmetic mean is 5 times geometric mean, then can you rewrite it as a and b must be equals to a plus minus under root a square minus g square? Yes? By using the formula discriminant?
Yes, ma'am.
Harini, so see how this question will be quite useful for you. You guys can rewrite it that A is 5G. It means A and B is equals to 5G plus minus under root 25G square minus G square divided by nothing I need. So it will be 5G plus minus 24 will be written as the roots 8 3 the 24, right? So 4 6 4 the so 2g under root 3. So you can see you get g is outside 5 plus minus 2 root 3. Got it or not? So आदित्य क्या ये ज्यादा यूजफुल होगा? Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
So any review? Will this method work for you more? If they already given you a relationship between AM and GM, that it's how many times Gaurav? या नहीं? Confused? कंफ्यूजन वाली फीलिंग आ रही है? So are you facing difficulty that how this need to be implemented or not?
No, ma'am.
So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have a question that harmonic mean between two positive numbers a and b is 4. It means h is 4. Arithmetic mean is a. A is arithmetic mean, G is geometric mean. And they gave you that 2a plus G square is equals to 27, right? A plus B is equals to alpha. A minus beta, B modulus is B, beta. So you need to find the ratio of A and B, right? Then how we need to solve this part? Have we learned something today? Do you learn that part that A, G, H are in GP always? It means G square is equals to AH, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. And if two numbers are there, A and B, if the harmonic between mean between two numbers is 4, can you find or relate it with something harmonic mean formula or not? They gave you harmonic mean of two numbers is 4. It means H is 4. So G square is equals to 4A. So 2A plus 4A is equals to 27. It means 6A is equals to 27. A must be equals to 27 by 6. So it means 9 by 2 is the A value of A. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if two numbers are given me, I just got the A and B. Now what next? If two numbers are there and they are in AP, then you can say A plus B divided by 2 is 9 by 2. Then A plus B must be equals to 9 or not?
Yes, ma'am.
And G square is equals to 4 into A. It means 4 into 9 by 2. So value of G square is going to be 218. So G square is equals to 18. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If G square is 18, it means value of AB is 18. And they already gave you alpha, A plus B is alpha. So it means alpha is 9. Now I need to
Yes, ma'am.
calculate beta. So beta is, I can rewrite it as what I can rewrite. I can rewrite as A plus B ka whole square minus 4AB. So A plus B whole square is 9. 9 square is 81 minus 4 into 18. When you solve this part, you are able to find the answer that it's going to be 3. So if alpha is 9, beta is 3, then your final answer will be 3 or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
No,
Clear,
ma'am.
clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There are some standard results. Although these three standard results are excluded from your syllabus, I guess if you go through the JEE main syllabus that was newly released by NTA before Diwali, then you must see that they already reduced this part that these number sequence numbers, special series are reduced from the syllabus. And they were that if you are having 1 plus 2 plus 3 and up to so on n terms, then their sum must be equals to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Clear? Then if you are having 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to so on n square, then it must be equals to n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6. If you are having cubes, 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cube, and so on n cube, that must be equals to n into n plus 1 divided by 2's whole square. Is it okay for everyone? Clear? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt till there? These were the whole topics we already covered. That whole sequence and series, all parts are done. If any doubt till there in any topic, then you can take 2 to 3 minutes. Then we will go ahead with the question solving. You can take 2 to 3 minutes to go ahead with your concept that I am having doubt in this part. I confused in this thought. So have a look and let me know. Avni, Gaurav, Gitika, Anurag, Aditya, Aryan, Abhisha must go through the concepts once. Take 2 to 3 minutes if you're having any doubt. Otherwise, we will go ahead with the doubts. Harsh, Harini, Harshal, Lohit, Gurmanat, Gaurav. Any doubt, then let me know. Till there, everything is clear. Okay. So I got so many thumbs up. It means there is no doubt till there. So now, very first question is there for you guys that it was a question in 2021, right? 4 options are there. Take 2 minutes of time. Then let me know when you have the answer in 2 minutes. Okay. How many of you are solving? Okay. Okay, so Harshal, Harini, wow, great. HH gave me the answers, right? Harshal and Harini. Hurry up, bacha party.
Yes, ma'am.
Aditya got the answer?
No, ma'am. Solving.
Okay. Anyone needs my help? So, Harshal, can you tell me what's the approach? Gurmannat? Gitika? Done? Okay, Harshal, mic is not working. Okay. So, how many of you know or remember that we have gone through the log very first sessions in first or second section of our classes when we just started? Remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have just covered that if the base is having some power, argument don't have any power, let's say A. So base power will come outside and in the denominator only. It means you will left with MA, right or not? So by implementing this power, I just go to that the 2 log base 9x plus 3 log base 9x and so on. So I can just take the common log 9 to x as common, then I left with 2 plus 3 plus up to so on. They said sum of 21 terms. It means I can take 21 terms. So if you apply the formula of sum on 21 terms, it means 21 by 2 into 21 by 2 into 2a, 4 plus 20 into d was 1 into log base 9 to x, that must be equals to 5 by 504. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then 21 to the 42, 21 fours the 84. Then 24 and 24 and 24 cancel. So log base 9 to x will be 2. So x must be equals to 9 raised to power 2. That means 81. This was the approach, my dear friends, who already covered this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. See the next question. Take 2 minutes. What should be the approach? Yes, done. Done. Yes or no? I think this must be the approach. If you go ahead now, see, you just write the sum of n terms for if alpha 2n, divide them. You will get the power of r raised to power n. Then write the formula for 3n. Just solve this part. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So next question. It was again in 2021. Just go through the question and let me know. Will you able to solve this part? We have 2-3 questions that will be a part of your homework. 22 mixed questions are there. Then your 2022 NPA. Then again, it's a question based upon your GP. Then 2002. So will you practice these questions at your part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you tell me what was the concept you learned today?
HP and relation between AP and GP.
Not AP and GP. It's like AM and GM.
Relation between A, G, and H.
Okay. So can you Acha, if A, G, H are there between two numbers, can you tell me the relationship between A, G, and H?
B square equals to AH.
It means they are in GP.
Yeah.
So do you learn how to implement the concept in your JEE problems?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you're having, can you answer this question? Be quick. I think you guys covered this part. What concept I must implement for solving this question?
Relation between
Relation between AM and GM.
Okay. So it means three positive numbers are there. Their product is given and they are in AP, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
And minimum value I need to find. If the numbers are in AP, then you can say how to solve this question. Can anyone answer this question? You got the idea that 2B is equals to A plus C, right?
yes, ma'am.
If three numbers are there, then you can say AM is greater than GM. So A plus B plus C divided by 3 must be greater than equals to AB's power is 1 upon 3. Remember? Then A plus C is 2B. So 3B divided by 3 must be greater than equals to 8 raised to power 1 upon 3. 3 and 3 cancel. So B must be greater than equals to 2. So it means minimum value of 2 is B's.
2.
So, okay, got it. How to solve this part?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I will suggest, just go through all the questions from sequence and series from your books, NCRT or any reference book you're having, right? I'm not assigning any papers, any sheets to you. Plus, just go through all the PYQs 2023 or any PYQs you are having latest year from 2021, 22, 23, last 3 years PYQ. Go through the basics of that with the latest syllabus. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the next, we will start with the as per the curriculum. We will having the chapter. We will start that chapter. Okay, everyone.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Till there any doubt, any confusion, then tell me. So must start preparing for your exam. In the next class, you can ask it out if you're having for any test. Otherwise, we will start with the next chapter. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening, ma'am.
evening, ma'am.
Good
Bye.
evening,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye,
Start
ma'am.
preparing for your test, right?
Yes.